Okay, hi, and I'm here just to make a comment on some things that I hear and some things that I experience, and so you know. Um, but just so you know, I hear a lot from everybody in these times about being stressed and being overwhelmed. And the information that I've learned about the word overwhelm is that feeling overwhelmed is our need to stay small. Does that make sense? When we're feeling that life is going so fast and that things are being dumped on us all the time and we can't keep up with anything, it's like the universe is asking us to get bigger and to trust harder and to step into a larger life. And so when we're allowing, because it's really a feeling of allowing, if we're allowing ourselves to feel overwhelmed, we need to look at what is it that we are afraid to do? What is it that we are afraid to step into? What is it that we're afraid will happen if we keep going with this massive momentum of flow? And I can only comment on my own life that I'm starting to look at overwhelm in this new way, not as a stress, not as a burden, not as I'm never going to be able to get it done, but all of these activities or things that I want to do that are causing this sensation of overwhelm and overstimulus. How can I expand into them? And I think one of the ways that we can expand into what the universe is kind of like, I don't even want to say pulling, I don't want to say pushing, it's just this flow, this flow of life, this river flow, and it's flowing pretty fast right now. What can I do to stay on the boat and stay in the flow? And usually it's just pick up the paddle, pick up the paddle and row, pick up the paddle and do it. Don't think about it bogging you down, because it's our resistance to the overwhelm that causes more of the overwhelm. Does that make sense? It's when we're seeing life pick up and the speed of our life pick up and all these things that we have to do, it's us resisting, backing off, not wanting to go with that, is what causes that sensation of overwhelm. Well, what if we saw this stuff happen and we just did it? And then we just did that. And then we just did that. And then we just did that. And we just kept just doing things, completing those tasks, doing those things that people are asking us to do, or whatever is coming in our way. What if we just did those things until, what happens in rivers? Till we come to a calm eddy. And then at that calm eddy, that's when we're able to regroup and jump in the water, get off of the white water raft, come back and float and sink and melt and rejuvenate. So I'm just asking you, think about the word overwhelm. Think about how or why making healthy choices for yourself are overwhelming you. And then sit with it and see if it's overwhelming you because you're not going with the flow of it, because you're resisting the health of it, because you're resisting having to plan, having to do it. And if that's the answer to the overwhelm, then let go of the overwhelm. Let it go and go with the flow of it. Just go with the flow of it. Go with the flow and notice if you feel more energized after you let go of the resistance of it. All right. So there's my little tip for today. If you have any questions, comment below. Be happy to talk to you about it. And I hope you're having, again, just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah. Love you.